and there was a sign hanging above the bar that said, yeah, the only thing more overrated than owning your own business is natural childbirth, which I thought was kind of funny.
But I believe the great is still yet to come. I won't stop fighting, man, until I'm done.
But yes, no, I love the ready firing.
Yeah.
I think it just helps us keep moving forward, keep getting new things done, keep coming up with new ideas. Because we'd still be stuck on past ideas before we could have even gotten the dog leg.
Yeah. That's cool too, because again, evaluating strengths and weaknesses as a leader, like I know when I go into meetings, my close rate is ridiculously high. I never come into a meeting unprepared. So if I'm coming into a meeting with a golf course or with a simulator place or a league or starting point would be I guess a recovery center. You go in with a clear vision of what you want to do. Like when I do things like this, I sit back and ask myself, okay, what would work for us, and more importantly, what would work for them?
That's like the 7 Habits when I read talking about win-win.
Yes, win-win
scenarios.
Yeah. And life, let me tell you what, is all perception and presentation. I can proudly say, I mean, I've been a coach at Rutgers for quite a long time, but like, my full-time job has been more or less a South Jersey Golf School for my entire life. I'm one of those lucky people that's never really worked for anybody, and it's great. I mean, most days, I can tell anybody I can block off a day. If you give me 10 days notice, I can block off a day almost all the time, which is to have that kind of flexibility in life is fantastic. But with that said, I was in Silver Plume, Colorado, visiting my father-in-law at the time. And we stopped at this Silver Plume, it's like a nothing little town. And we go into the bar there, right? We're stopping, I think, on the way to what's this ski resort?
Just call it the ski resort.
Yeah, the ski resort. I don't even ski, by the way. I'm a big fan of the lodge concept, though. So we pull in there and we get in the bar, and there's no one in the bar. It's a nice bar, like all wood, and there's nobody there. And you could never do this in Jersey, by the way. There's a sign on the bar saying, "Be back in 10 minutes." Like, the bar, like wide open bar, is not like, I mean, you could have just robbed that place blind, but like, no, it was great. So we sat down, and there was a sign hanging above the bar that said, yeah, the only thing more overrated than owning your own business is natural childbirth, which I thought was kind of funny. But yeah, there are definitely pains in doing it, for sure. But anyway, getting back to, are you a good leader? Love the John Quincy Adams quote, but I also know, like, I'm the catalyst, I'm the planner. Like, I make contacts, I go out with people, I talk, I do all the prep, and I go in there, with outrageous enthusiasm as to let's dominate the world. And then I look at Mary and Richie, and Richie, who has never proclaimed himself as an IT expert, is molding himself into one hell of an IT expert. Because I'm like, all right, how do we do this? Like Spotify, YouTube, and I'm like, guys, I know everybody does it. I have no idea what to do. And Rick, you've been great with that. I mean,
I just figure it out as I go.
Yeah.
I think that's my best asset.
Oh, okay. I would tell you, Richie is a very personable guy, very good with people, excellent player, and yes, I mean, what you're bringing to the table right now in terms of getting the stuff we need to get done, yeah, that's big, for sure. So,
plus I wear great hats.
You do wear great hats.
Don't forget that.
Glass of bourbon, my bourbon, my bourbon, alcohol. Because no great story ever started with, I'll have a salad.